Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. I am Tanya Cortez, and today I have a wonderful video for you. Today we are going to be talking about my top 5 foundations for mature skin. And listen, of course, this is not all of them, but these are some of the heavyweights. So stay tuned and I'd like to show them to you. Okay, ladies, let's get started. So these are 5 of the most wearable foundations that I have. Not entirely all of them. These are not all of the foundations that I think work well on mature skin, but they are some of the heavyweights. And I'm going to show them to you and just explain some of the things about them that make them awesome. And let me know if these are some of the foundations you'd like to try or you've tried, and tell me how you like them. I made some notes for myself so I wouldn't forget to tell you some of the key points. So if I'm looking down, don't get mad at me. So the first one, and they're in no order like best to worst. They're in no particular order. But the first one is Mercier. I love this foundation. This is newer to my collection, but nevertheless, I love it. I love it. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It's $48, which is kind of mid-range when you think about certain brands like this. It has 30 shades. It's medium to full coverage, oil-free, fragrance-free. It claims that you have 15-hour wear. I've never worn it for 15 hours. I think the most I've ever worn it was 12 hours, and it did last a good, it lasts pretty good. I did get oily a little bit. I did just blot a little bit, and you know, it's good. After that, you kind of get a few more hours in, but this is I would say that the 15-hour wears, I can believe that it could go that long. Very comfortable. You don't feel it on your skin. You don't feel like, oh my God, I got to get this off my skin. It doesn't feel tight or anything like that. It doesn't oxidize. That is true. It did not change colors on me. I don't know if it's based on your skin. I have no idea, but it did not oxidize on me, which is super important. And ladies, I know you understand that. You get a good match, you put it on, and in about an hour, it's a whole nother color. This doesn't do that. I like it for that reason. And it minimizes the look of your pores. That is also true. I do have a lot of pores, a lot of moles, and it did do well on them. And you know, some foundations will make your texture look even worse. That didn't do that for me. I like that foundation a lot. This one is newer also to my collection, and this is the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. It is a wonderful, nice and simple foundation. It has if you have oily skin, you probably will be a little concerned because it is radiant, it is luminous. When you put it on just in the beginning, you will see that it's luminous. I powder it because I have to powder it. But if you have dry skin, this is going to be amazing for you. Amazing. But even if you have oily skin, powder it. It looks beautiful. It has, okay, so it's $29. Has 48 shades, which is amazing. It is medium coverage, natural finish. All skin types can wear this. You gotta try it. If you've ever tried this, this is newer, just came out a few months ago. If you've tried this, put in the comments how you like this. If you have oily skin, dry skin, tell me what it is that you liked or didn't like about this foundation. The next one, it's my holy grail. Not gonna lie, it's my holy grail. It's my go-to, no matter what happens. If I need to, I don't know what I'm gonna wear, what foundation I'm gonna wear today, I always go to my holy grail, and that is the Lancome Tenny Doll Ultra Wear. This, I mean, and it's old school, it's a throwback. You guys probably have worn this or tried it. If you haven't, where you been? If you have not, where have you been? This is an amazing, amazing foundation, and it's always been amazing. It doesn't oxidize. That's one thing about this that I super love. I super duper love. This, it's full coverage, but you can shear this down and make it almost like a BB cream. You really can. This is amazing. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It has 50 shades, and it's always been one of the pioneers of having the shades. This foundation was doing it big before anyone else was doing it. They had all the shades. It is ultra wear. It's buildable, natural weight. It's a natural matte, lightweight, very comfortable on the skin. It is very comfortable. Transfer resistant. You know, I'm always leery about that when foundations have that claim, because I always get it on my clothes, my collar. You know, if you touch yourself, you leaving fingerprints. I always have that. I touch my face a lot. So I can't really say that it's transfer proof, but it's such a pretty matte. It's not a cakey matte or anything like that. Like I said, it looks awesome on your pores, your texture. This is just a really good old school foundation. The next one is this is another one of my holy grails. It is fairly new to my collection, maybe about 6 months. But I tell you what, this is a good foundation. Now, she a little pricey. But she is real good. Chanel, if you're going to buy some Chanel products, you already know they're going to be fairly expensive. But yeah, she's a little high for foundation. But let me tell you, she's $60. $60. She has 30 shades. Now, the thing about her shades are there are super huge gaps in between. So it's not really inclusive for brown girls. It really isn't. You might be able to find something you might make work, but I do know that a couple of them really lean red. This one I have in BD 121. It is a neutral. It is. Oh man, I would swatch it, but I'll swatch it so you can see the texture. This is an amazing foundation. I love this. You got to try it. If you've tried it, put it in the comments how much you loved it, or if you hated it. And if you hated it, you got to tell me why you hated it, because I love this foundation. And then my number 5 is what I'm wearing today. It is my new love. And if you saw my video, you're going to know what it is, because you know I was absolutely in love with it. And that is the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. Guys, and I'm wearing it today. It is so beautiful. It is so nice. Literally, it rocks with me all day long. Actually, it didn't even really transfer on my mask. This foundation is everything. It's $40. So it is fairly reasonable, depending on how much you like to spend on foundation. Usually that's my minimum, around where it seems like everything costs $40 or up now. So I think it's a fair price for the foundation. It has 34 shades. It is full coverage, but it is a soft matte. Go back, look at my review to see how this wore. It really is nice. It helps absorb excess sebum, which is true, because like I told you a second ago, I have oily skin, oily skin, and I will oil will peek out on my foundation in an hour. This did not do that. I got about a good 10 hours before I was even looking like I wanted to blot anything. That's how nice it was. And even when it got a little shiny, little radiant, it was still pretty. Like I didn't even want to blot it at that point. It was only when it started to get really, really shiny in my T-zone that I ended up blotting. But other than that, even my husband made a comment on this foundation. And like I said before, guys, look, I have oily skin, texture, open pores. I say it all the time, and I probably say it more than once in every video, because that is important when you're starting to get a little older. You got to be a little picky with your foundations, because everything don't wear the same, especially when you have dark circles and wrinkles under your eyes and crow's feet, and you know the firmness of your skin isn't as what it used to be. This kind of make it look like you almost 16 again. Well, not really 16, maybe 26, 36. You know what I mean. This really does make your skin look really, really nice. You guys have to try this. This is, I want to say, I don't know, 6 months to a year. I don't even think it's been a year since this came out, but it is amazing. Amazing. I love it. If you love this, put it below. Tell me why. So guys, that is it. Those are my top 5 foundations for mature skin. If you've never tried any of these, please try them. Now, I don't have a review on my channel for the Rare Beauty or the Laura Mercier. If you want to see that, please, I don't believe I put a Laura Mercier. I don't think so. But if you want to see a review on those 2 foundations, please let me know. I will gladly do one for you because I am so psyched for those foundations. And I want everybody else to know. So if you want to see those as a review, just let me know. Now, I'm going to be doing some real special treats later. I have some videos that I really want to share with you guys, and I'm excited to share them. So please stay tuned. Please don't forget to subscribe and put the notification bell on so that every time I load a video, you'll know I'm out there. I'm out there. So thank you so much, ladies, for coming by. You stay safe. Put your mask on, and I'll see you later. Bye.